How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massa Beer Reviews, back with a little bit of equal parts up in this piece in the form of their Intermezzo. Yeah, this be a fruited sour ale with blackberry, raspberry, and cherry, coming in at 4%. Nice kind of like, very much reminds me of the wallpaper from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, so big ups to them for that. This comes courtesy of my boy Rob. Sent this off. And you're talking about a 4%. I don't think it's one of those fruit smoothie beers. It definitely has a haziness to it. Definitely has a strawberry quick vibe going on it. But fruited sour ale. They don't talk about lactose or anything like that. They just talk about a heavily fruited ale. It's thick, but it's not like goop. It's not like dense, like tumbling out of there. Label wise, dig it. And beer wise, all the fruit colors, at least, are belong to us. Index finger, strawberry quick. That base is just a super kind of rich, ready, kind of purpley jamminess to it. It's got a nose. Yeah, this reminds me more of like a blender from New Park, more than like those super kind of 450 North kind of fruited sour lactosey jams. It's heavily fruited forward. There's a nice kind of tart, kind of a litter level kind of sour tartness underneath it. Nothing too crazy though. And there's a nice sweetness to it. I don't think there's lactose in here, at least based off nose. I think it's just a heavy super oat edition. It's raining outside. I can hear it. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Look at that. Rich berry in color. Strawberry quick. And just super fruit jammy. Like jammy with a little bit of seediness going on in there. So it's definitely kind of just all the parts of the fruit are leading the way. And it's got a nice sweetness to it, but everything's organic. Nothing's like sweetness added. So let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah. This is all fruit. This is all fruit. There's no added sugar. There's no added lactose. I'm guessing there's a heavy oat addition in here. I'm almost kind of blinking my eye at 4%. I think this might be less than that. And I'll tell you what. Soft little tartness here. Nothing overly aggressive. Probably one of the best mouthfeels I've had in one of these like sub 5% fruited sour beers ever. It almost comes off like overcarbonated, but it works for it in a way that comes off almost like cool whippy kind of softness to it. It's really tasty stuff. It's very much not beer. I mean, listen, the amount of fruit that's in this, like I said, I'm questioning the alcohol level on it just by drinking and going, I don't know about this one. Now, there's a little bit of, you can tell there's alcohol in it, so it's not like devoid of all alcohol. But the way these fruits come off, and it's very much like a fruit smoothie puree kind of mixture, and everything's kind of, it's not like tart this fruit, tart that fruit, tart that other fruit. It's like take a nice bunch of oats, like cooked oats, whip it together in a blender with these fruits, but then add them into a liquid state that's not chunky or thick or overly gloopy. Is that a word? It's tasty. It's really tasty. I like this a lot, actually. Damn. It's taken, let's put it this way. This is taking all the best parts of all those fruit smoothie exploding can kind of things that we've been bombarded with over the years, and taking the good parts of all those, that fresh fruit characteristic. It's nice soft tartness that's not overly acidic or overly tart. Organic kind of sweetness that's not lactose or artificially driven. And just putting a really kind of, I don't want to use this term, but it's the best way I could put it. You know, when I talk about those kind of mixed culture beers that are the pH balance on the beer is like so perfect that it kind of belongs inside of you. It's kind of like this beer is kind of in that same kind of vein. it's not that mixed culture level kind of nuance and kind of delicate thing, but it does have a little bit of softness to it and a little bit kind of meekness to it. But in combination of it being super easy to drink, I just think it is honestly one of the better ones of those, one of those beers that I've had ever. Not just in quite some time ever. I think this is absolutely fantastic. This is definitely up there with that, you know, New Park blender. The blender's much different, a little bit more tart, a little bit more, I don't want to say aggressive, but yeah, just a little bit more. But this is definitely up there with that as far as the way I dig on these beers. This beer is pretty tasty stuff in a very fun way. Is it one of the better fruit sours, low ABV Berliner fruit sours that I've had as late? Yes. Valued availability. Actually, Mount Rushmore said it, so I forgot to say that. Valued availability on this thing. No idea. Oh, my boy's crying. That's no good. And leave you with, if you like what we like this beer. If you like those fruit smoothie beers, you'll like this. So there you go. Review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out in the social media stuff. Beer Massif, podcast and stuff. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying equal parts right now. Hope we'll see you next time. Cheers.